Pisces. This is Tanya Lee, the Shadow Priestess of Harmonia Tarot. If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. I want to remind you guys too that if you are trying to book private readings with me or want to interest in my services, the only way I will never reach out to you. You can only book through harmoniafriends.com, and that is the area also where you can find exclusive content if you become a member of Harmonia Friends. I post new content Monday through Friday, all sign zodiac reads where you can use your intuition for timeless readings and kind of peruse the list. It's a vault of the membership area has been over a year at this point. I can't believe it's been over a year, but there's lots of content over there, and not just tarot. Okay, there's giveaways, we have mediumship galleries, we have group ups and meetups to be heard, and there's a runes workshop coming up where my tier 2 members do get $30 off, but it is open to the public as well. It is a one-day event. You do not have to be at the event if you can't make it because of the time. It is designed that you can practice outside, but obviously if you're virtually there for the course, we're going to have practice and group ups there, so it is beneficial for that too. But yeah, you can sign up for that too, and that starts on May 13th. All right, let's get started here, Pisces, and look what's going on for the month of May, your tarot forecast. We're gonna be using the Oracle Mermaids deck. We'll want to see what you are bringing in for this month. We're going to use the Diablo deck to see which tarot card represents you for the month. We're going to look at the past here using the Wiser Tarot deck. This is the Rider-Waite, but it's an anniversary edition. Just to see from the past of what's coming towards you in May, to see what's going to be cleared. And then we're going to look at May's energy. Okay. This is still a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Here we go. Let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is going on for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know for this month? Here we go. Endurance. Keep going. Oh, strength is going to be really, really important for you this month. 43. You may feel like you won't be able to catch up. But there's something here about keep practicing, keep gaining that endurance here, which could be, you know, some of you, it's your lifestyle changes here, building up, but it's so that you can do things smoother down the road. It's almost like I feel like you're working out this month, okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean physical workout. Some of you may. But there's something here where it's like you may feel like you got to do some things here that are not typically your norm so that it's easier down the road for you. Yeah. Pisces. Like these mermaids, you are reaching an important stage of your journey. And it is essential that you continue. There will be times when you feel like you've had enough and you wish to suddenly stop. Moving to sink rather than to swim. To give up is that energy I feel. It's kind of like if you start something and you know how everybody's like gung-ho, like going to the gym for the first time and then they just lose that momentum and stop. That's what I feel this energy is, right? It says, but the mermaids are here to ask you to continue to swim. Tired as you may be, full of doubt though you may be, the second part of your strength is readying itself and will come through just at the point you are ready to give up. Keep going. You were strong, and you will go so much further than you currently believe you can. This is not the time to turn back or to stop. You have to keep building this. And some of you, you're afraid that you're going to burn out, but there's something here about making it just part of that routine. But let's see what was going on in the past here, in the past energy. It doesn't have to be for April's energy. It could be just something coming up from the past year that you're going to be clearing out this month. But let's see what's going on here for Pisces. No reversals on this storyline, not in this part. Well, you have some anxiety here in the past year about walking away. All right, so you walked away from shit here. Bad habits, things that were not emotionally serving you anymore, trying to clean up yourself, clean up your life. And I feel this energy of how much more you can lose. You might have some anxiety here of letting certain things go because you feel like you stripped so much away. But I feel like this is a mental anguish because you're used to doing so much for others, Pisces, for those of you resonating with this. So there is something about leaving something behind that you're pulling into this month. Maybe you've had a hard time letting something go, or maybe, and it could just be the fears, right? Like, I've never had a successful, you know, for some of you who may be dieting, or you got the yo-yo thing. It's kind of like, I've never had success at this, but yet these are the fears that are coming in. There's something here about this being cleared in this energy, or trying to push you to remain strong and not have that insight, or bring in the fears from the past to this present moment. Ooh, that's what the big juicy moment here is for you, Pisces. Not to let your fears come from the past to stop you. Let's see. Reversals are up now. 2 of Cups here, reversed with the Hermit. This is in regards to someone here you had to walk away from. 9 of Pentacles. There is some reflection about your past that is coming up to be cleared this month. It is in regards to a relationship from the past. Doesn't necessarily mean this person's coming from the past. It's this reflection that you may have bypassed, ignored. You know, the thing is when you keep going, sometimes it's like, I just got to keep busy. You're really looking at that this month here with that reflection, that Hermit energy of what you ran by, what you cut out, and also what has kept you from going before. It's almost like, because this is the self-sabotage card, so you have sabotaged some things too, called quits. This quits could be in, you know, getting a mentor or a relationship you got started and it was like, no, this doesn't feel good, and leaving it and sabotaging it of some sort here because you had old fears that came up that reminded you of a scenario where you overgave, or you relied heavily, or someone relied heavily on you. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of independence. It's kind of like in the Minor Arcana card, it's like the Empress of the Minor Arcana. But with reverse, it's someone here who really struggles with putting themselves first in a healthy way, and easily puts themselves to the side and is so subconsciously doing it that they don't invest in themselves properly. You're evaluating that strongly this month because there's a point of something that you're working on, Pisces. Whether it's another relationship, whether it is a life purpose or a goal that you have, you are seeing all of the reasons why you've stopped and your part in it. It doesn't necessarily mean if this is a part where you had an ugly ex or someone here who did you dirty. I'm not talking about that shit. This is something here where you're looking at your part in that too. It's not accepting when bad things happen. Sometimes things are just bad, you know, but it's your accountability of realizing the fears that stop you on certain relationships, certain partnerships here for you this month. Ooh, the Devil. Capricorn energy, Pisces, this is all about those indulgence, all about those fears, all about the negative thinking here, all the things that have been grown, incubated. But this focus here is the focus on the toxicities of certain relationships, or why you don't entertain certain things when it comes to partnerships, or others of you asking for help. Right? Especially if you're so hyper independent because you've really had no one here to rely on heavily. The Devil is the energy here of narrow-mindedness too, focusedness, and it could be lust. But the 2 of Swords here reverse is stating here that I need to stake clarity in my path that I have. This is someone here who's very indecisive. So your endurance here is to create space. This is interesting. To exercise more time to go within. So I do see a Pisces here meditating more, or working their mental capacity where they have that space to breathe, creating more space for themselves, so that the areas where they feel indecisive, that they can really feel those past moments of anxiety that they walked away, they bypassed from. And it's kind of like revisiting it in a healthy way for this month. Six of Cups. Soulmates, memories, nostalgia. There may be some indecisiveness about people from the past, but the clear image you have now is what it has done to stop you from moving, from taking new opportunities or opening up or asking for help from others. This is something you're working on strongly this month, all right? And I feel like there's some clarity here with past relationships too. You're not in this alone. You're not. You know, this is kind of like having a buddy saying, hey, let's work on this together, even though that you're setting space to go within. But it's also having an accountability buddy of some sort here. All right. This is someone here that is like-minded. You have got a lot of good enriched memories with, but it's also like they've been through it with you in some toxic way or toxic form, incubated together. It's like, how do we find a way to get out of this together as well? So I do feel this energy of this month of working on you, taking accountability, and you do have someone here who's helping you with that. Maybe they too want to have some accountability for some of the things in their way. It doesn't have to be love. This could be a friend as well. Let's focus now, Pisces, on your gains and losses. I do not do the reversals on there. Oh, I just realized I didn't pull your Diablo card before we do that. I didn't pull your Diablo card. This is the card that represents you. I was like, there's something missing. It's all right. There's a reason for it. The Wheel of Fortune. I like that this is kind of the last one. If I knew this ahead, then it would have changed some of this aspect here. But this is taking a chance, but also knowing a completion here of a cycle. You are ending a karmic cycle this month of something here of old belief systems, of things that self-sabotaged you or kept you stuck. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo energy. There's so many parts of this that are just bringing you forward, allowing this momentum to keep moving, and you have some kind of accountability here going on. Keep going. Keep revisiting this in a level to clear it. Let's see what your gains are now. Now that we see the Wheel of Fortune. Dang, Pisces. King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is someone who keeps going, who has confidence, integrity, endurance. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You're having a glow up. You're going to be gaining some confidence here. You're also willing to take charge. Could be new creative endeavors here. Could be more that you're passionate in relationship. Are you kidding me? The 10 of Cups. This is happiness. This is community. This is expansion. This is togetherness. You aren't doing this alone. You are building something here where you have a strong party. If it's not a specific person, it's just your community, your loved ones, your family members who are there to support you in a loving way, kind of like you can do it, but you're giving the same kind of support to them back. This is equal. This is a lot of happiness this month for you, Pisces. Dang, this is a really good reading for Pisces this month. Let's see what your losses are. I think it's this indecisiveness. I think it's this toxicity, the stopness here. Ooh, strength, right? That strength here, that energy here, the courage here. Your losses is you're not going to sit there and observe it anymore. You're going to keep going. The Page of Swords is someone who sits back and is like, I got to figure things out first. And I'm seeking clarity. I'm seeking the truth, but I'm also seeking confidence. What you're losing is this seeking. Now you're just stating it. Now you're just doing it, Pisces. Dang. That's a strong reading for Pisces here. All right, let's see what you have to surrender. I think you're just surrendering the worry here, you know, but sometimes they just pull the last card to validate it all in. So let's see what the universe has for you to surrender. I love it how it says surrender to sleep and rest, because this is part of endurance too. All right. Remember I said to take the time out. Rest and sleep is part of it. Having a healthy sleep schedule, guys, is so that you have the energy to do something here. So you are going to be doing things a lot differently. You're not going to be to the point where you are compiling your schedule. And that's what I'm saying. There's going to be some kind of structure here that's coming for May. And it may feel like, okay, I got to do this, A, B, C, D. But it's at least you put it down on paper is what I see. Pisces says to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time, which I'm telling you that you can't make this shit up. That's what I told you you're going to be doing this month. And peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. This is something here that you have been putting to the side for far too long. And a lot of you have been kind of bypassing it. You're not doing that anymore. This is saying I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to create space for myself. Ooh, lots of good things here going on for you, Pisces. Keep going. Keep going is a strong message here. Don't give up on this, because these healthy changes that you are making are huge, huge for you. All right, guys, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Like I said, would love to see you at Harmonia Friends, but if not, this is where we part ways. You guys have a good one. Take care.